What's up, guys? Coach Craig here from Surf Kinetics. Now, 2 weeks ago, I put out a leg conditioning program. Today, I want to put you through a pull triplex, which means we're going to be working on an isolation movement to a compound movement, and then we're going to do the posterior core. We're going to be working on the muscles that are involved with paddling on your surfboard. Remember, the better we get at paddling, the wave count goes up, which means our skill level goes up as well. Let's start to warm up the chopper series. We've done this a million times. I'm gonna go over it one more time. I'm gonna put a link in the description for a full detailed version of how to do this warm up. So let's start off with the first movement. There's 4 movements. First movement is the vertical chop. Up and down, ball between your knees. Let's go for 10 reps. Open up the hip flexors, squeeze your glutes. 5 more. All right, let's move into the horizontal chop. Transferring weight to the left, back to the right. Look at my hips rotating in. Okay. I'm gonna go a little quicker this time. Okay, diagonal chops to the left. Ball in front of your right knee and up. Okay, we're gonna go for 10 reps. So you're compressing, extending, compressing, extending. Look at my right hip. It's turning in when I bring the ball up to the left. All right, let's reverse the motion. To the right, ball in front of the left knee. Compress, extend. Let's go for 10 reps. 4 movements. It's 40 reps. Take it from the top. Vertical chop, I'll show you from the side. Up and down. Okay, I'm getting warmed up. My glutes are getting warmed up, so I'm gonna go a little deeper. Okay? Synovial fluids running through the joints. They're getting looser. Horizontal chop, side to side. Let's go for 10 reps. Maybe a little quicker. Loose and fast, baby. Okay, diagonal chops to the left. Compress, extend. Should be feeling your heart rate. Okay, blood's moving. Transferring heat to your muscle fascia. To the right. Compress, extend. Let's go. 5 more. I think that's 10. Okay, I'll show you from the front again. Last set. Okay, when you're done, should be about 120 reps all together. And then you should be ready to go. Horizontal chop, side to side. Keep the ball in front of your chest. Rotate and transfer weight. Chops to the left, ball in front of the right knee. Swing it up. Okay, to the right. Press, extend. Five more. All right, warm-up's complete. So let's move on to the first exercise. It is the isolation exercise. You're gonna need some a set of bands, okay? We're gonna do an iso movement shoulder extension. Just grab the bands right here, stand up nice and straight, and we're gonna pull down like this. And we're gonna go for 15 reps, okay? Shoulder extension. You want to keep your shoulder blades retracted or pinched together, chest up. Let's go for 5 more. So isolation movement means only one joint movement, and it's my shoulder joint moving, right? That's extending. All right, that's about 15 reps. We're gonna move on to the next exercise. It's a compound movement, which means we're going to be using two joints, our elbow joint and our shoulder joint. Okay? Our shoulder's still going to be extending, right? Grab each band and pull in. Chest up, squeeze the shoulder blades again. Squeeze it together. Let's go for 15 reps. Try to keep those knees and hips soft, all right? Get grounded. You don't have to stand straight up and lock those joints out. Nice and soft. Let's go for 5 more, okay? Don't forget to breathe with each rep. 2 to go. All right. So, isolation, shoulder, extension, and then we have compound, right? Elbow and shoulders working here. Now we're gonna move on to the posterior core. You're gonna need a ball for this, or you can do it on the floor, but I'm gonna show you the ball version. It's called the stability ball cobras. What you're gonna do is you're gonna sit back in your heels. I'll show you from this direction. Sit back in your heels right here. Come at a resting state. Bring your hands up, thumbs up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin in and extend and back down. So we're working the posterior side of our core, specifically our lower back and our glutes. Okay, let's go for 15 reps. So you can see in the movement I'm doing extension of my lower back. Don't come up too high. You don't want to overextend, okay? Maybe to right there. You want to form a straight line. I'll hold it right here. From your shoulder to your hips, to your knees, and to your ankles. Okay, let's go for 5 more. So the object of this, we got 3 exercises, and we're gonna try and not take any breaks in between them. Okay, go ahead and put that ball aside. Let's go for the shoulder extension, the straight arm pull downs with bands. Okay, we're gonna go for 15 reps. We're taking it from the top. This is exercise number 1. We're gonna go for 15 reps, 10 more. Last one. Okay, move on to the band row. Remember, we got 2 joints, compound movement, shoulders and elbows moving. Let's go for 15 reps. 10 more. Don't forget to breathe with each rep. All right, let's go back to the stability ball cobras. I'm gonna show you from this angle. Come to a resting state. Have the ball on your midsection, come up and back down. Try to keep those shoulders down when you're at the apex of this movement. Let's go for 10 more. You wanna keep your legs straight, okay? Let me show you from this side. Keep your legs straight. Try not to have a bend. 9 more. You want to relax, activate. Relax, activate. I'll tell you why this exercise is so important for your paddling. Because when you're on a surfboard, remember, you need to take your chest off the board so you can look straight ahead and create space for your shoulders to paddle, right? You can't have your shoulders on the board like that. It's impossible for you to paddle. So your lower back has to be an extension. And that SB Cobra exercise is great for training that muscle back there. Okay, we're gonna take it from the top. If you have access to a gym, I'm gonna show you how to do it with a cable machine. Same exercises. I'm gonna use a straight bar, okay? just like the band. I'm gonna pull down, shoulder extension. Same movement, right? Different apparatus. Let's go for 15. So you only want to bring your hands just slightly above shoulder height. You don't need to come all the way up here, just right about there. Okay, let's go about 4 more. Keep your chest up. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. I got a couple handles here. I'm gonna show you how to do the cable machine. Bring these arms down. Maybe a little lower. Okay. Just like the bands, have it come right here. Right, I got my elbow and shoulder joints moving. Compound movement. Let's go for 6 more. 6. Okay, let's do our last exercise. Last exercise of the triplex. This will be a 3rd set as well. Coming up. If you need to rest in between sets, if your heart rate is racing, go ahead and just take a break. 30-second, 45-second break. I'm conditioned to do this. I've been doing this for years. You might not be able to handle this, so you take your breaks, as necessary. Let's go for 5 more. Last one. So that concludes our pull section. And in a week, I'm gonna put our push section on, and that's gonna help us with duck diving and the pop-ups. So I'll see you guys soon. Mahalo.